of this. So I make these pieces for necklaces and bracelets, but it's really been a journey for me. Okay, so the first way that I did it is I piled the glass up on each other and glued it and fired it, and I got this piece. And then I came up with I found a new way to do it. I was like, oh, I like this. I piled up a bunch of glass together. Here, I've got one together here because I want to make some stones for the bottom of a river bed. And all I did was I piled up the glass into pieces like this. Stacked all these different colors together and fired them. And after I fired them, I don't seem to have it. Anyways, oh no, here it is. I got this. Doesn't look very attractive, does it? And it's not. And it's, oh my God, hard to cut. But what I did was I cut it into all these little pieces. And what I found is that by cutting them into these pieces and then setting these on their sides, oh, do I get a cool pattern. Instead now I get these flowy patterns. They have movement, they have, I don't know, they're kind of sexy like. I like these. So this is the way I've been making my new ones. One of the things that I asked a couple of the jewelry makers is if they could take a couple of these and wire wrap them for me. All I want is the pictures so that I can sell them online because this is not, in itself is not art. It needs to be finished. So that I could sell them online, I need pictures. I don't wrap jewelry and I don't want to learn how. I have enough stuff going on right now. Okay. In the back, on one of the tables, I left a bunch of stuff out. Okay, it's over by Pam. On that table are a bunch of pieces of glass and little pieces of paper. The paper is the kiln shelf paper. Take a couple pieces of glass that you think that you like the colors, you think they'll go well together. Take them home. You saw how much glue to use. Use some Elmer's glue, glue them together. Put them in a baggie with a piece of paper with your name on it, and I will fire them for you so that you end up with something pretty. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. I have a flyer over here that shows my current classes, and I will be adding a class to do this bowl. Normally this has been really an interesting piece. It depends on the size. This piece right here sells for $60. Part of what I do when I price my stuff is, my son is a CPA, so I have a spreadsheet that says, this is what your materials cost, this is how much time you spent on it, and this is what you should sell it for. And then I look at that price and I say, oh, that's a lot of money. And then I try and take a little bit off so that I can sell it. I mean, that's the fact. Glass is expensive. A sheet of glass is about $12, $13 for a 12 by 12 sheet of glass. It's expensive.
You go through bullseye?
Pardon me?
Do you do bullseye glass?
No, I actually use System 96. I use System 96 or Ouroboros glass. I use 96, and that's something that's important. Typically, we don't mix. I don't like the bullseye glass. I've tried it, and I didn't really like it. I've done a commissioned order on it because that's the only glass that made the color that I wanted. And so in that case, yeah, I'll use it, but I prefer System 96. I'm now trying to unload that COE 90 glass because if I mix them and fire them together, it's going to break.
Can you use System 96 with pane glass?
With what?
Pane glass?
No, that's float glass. So use your pane glass all together, and they have like frits that you can use that go with the pane glass. Budweiser has a beautiful cobalt blue beer bottle. Beautiful, and that can be fired with the other glass. Okay. I'm telling you, I prefer to do the glass over the clay. I do. I like shiny. It's shiny and pretty.
I have your number or name.
Oh, I'm.
There's no name, number.
Okay, so for those of you who need my number, it's 727-742-4968. There's a, here,
Where do you have your classes?
in my home studio, I have a sculptor's table there, and then I put up like a folding tables
Very lovely.
in Dunedin. Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, they're nice.
What did you say your number is?
727-742-4968.
968. And you're in Dunedin, you said?
Pardon me?
You're in Dunedin?
I am. I'm right by the golf course.
What's your name?
Sue. Was I over time?
No, you're really good. It's just 3 o'clock now, so you were in fast ones. You did good.
I have one in red that I filled with those little tiny ornaments. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. You know, but I like shiny. Where's that little piece of silver here?
So they have as long